What's up, YouTube? eRod212 here with another video. So it's that time for the back nine. What are we going to talk about today? Alex Ross books you should be looking at for this upcoming signing. All right, so as we know, Alex Ross is doing a big signing with CGC. Now, I don't normally send to too many CGC signings through their website, but this is one I'm going to send to. I did send to Todd McFarlane just because he's the Todd father. Alex Ross is another one, in my opinion, one of those big greats that everybody should have in their collection. He's got a really nice signature, but he just doesn't sign too often where you can get it authenticated. So just want to say thank you to my man Ben C from CBSI for giving me the opportunity to put out content like this. There's a link in the description. Go check his website out. Also, check him out on Whatnot, bringing nothing but fire all the time. His mellow fellow. Also, you know what? I'm going to put a link downstairs in that description so that you guys can get 10% off. Come check out Tuesday nights, Attack on Tuesday. Myself, Barry Gary, Davis Ryder, and Thursday nights, I go solo. Just bringing great stuff to Whatnot. All the fun we had in the auctions before on YouTube are now on Whatnot. And also, big shout out to my man Jack Kornblatt. Always, bringing great topics now, man. Jack has been killing it. And make sure you check out all those guys on CBSI. Check out the link on this and give those guys a follow on their social media platforms because they all bring fantastic stuff and they're sharing knowledge. And that's the key to all of this. Talk about sharing knowledge. Let's start taking a look at what books these guys are suggesting because I think we got some really nice books over here. All right, so Topher's going to go with a gorgeous book that I didn't even know existed. Superman 680, the newsstand edition, which will be a harder version, being that this book is a modern book, probably less than 5%, 3%. But as a dog lover, this is easily the best animal cover ever made for a comic. Strong statement, but look at that Crypto. Man, the cape is flying. He's got the majestic look. That's what Alex Ross is great at, profiles and everything else, man. That is a beautiful cover. A red paint pen along that where the body of Crypto is, that would be fire. Peter Renner goes with a gorgeous book. Uncanny X-Men number 29. This is the 1 in 300 sketch variant. And he says, I am not a big signature guy, so I almost sat this topic out. But even though I don't care for signatures or sketch covers much, this would be a great match for a great art signed by the artist. So Alex Ross did the 75th anniversary covers, and then most of the titles had a 1 in 300. So think about it. The store had to buy 300 copies of the regular book to get one of these. Now, not an easy find. Great looking cover. Look at the way he draws Storm. If you ever seen this in color, gorgeous. Terry Harkness goes with probably one of the biggest Alex Ross books. And he goes with Star Wars number 1, the 1 in 50 from 2015. Historic cover that has already shot up way in price. My man Manny NYC put me up on this cover. He was getting this signed at the Alex Ross signing at New York Comic Con. And I just look at the Obi-Wan on there and just the detail, the Luke, and then put this side by side with the original cover, and you just see how great Alex Ross is. CBSI cover expert Mike Morello goes with Astro City number 1. Fantastic read, by the way. Classic early Ross work that has always been a wanted book because of the guts and the amazing Ross cover. Imagine that, actually wanting to read a comic. Remember those days? Does anyone also remember when a cover didn't have to have a 1 in a billion incentive to be wanted by collectors? The good old days. If you get the chance, pick up the trade on this. This is a fun read, man. Alex Ross's artwork in there, it's gorgeous. And then Jack Kornblatt goes with the book for me for Alex Ross. I wish I had this. Champions number 1, the 1 in 100 Ross variant. I'm absolutely obsessed with this cover. It is badass, filled with attitude, and looks insanely cool. This is already super expensive, but I think it still has plenty of room to grow. I just pressed one of these. I believe it was for Barry Gary, man, and this thing is gorgeous. This is basically when Kamala Khan, Miles Morales, and Sam Alexander quit the Avengers because of the policies that the Avengers have in place that they don't agree with, and form the Champions with Viz and a bunch of other characters. That it's a good read and a good book. Tough book to find. Mel V goes with Mighty Mouse #1. This is the Alex Ross Virgin variant. People in the know about this one. Alex Ross doesn't do many tunes. Gold label, yeah, will make it look even more mighty. And think about that, like a yellow or a red signature on there. That's fire. Now, Adam Lebeknik goes with the Spectacular Spider-Man 300, the 1 in 50, Thor 701, and the Terminator, The Burning Earth. It's the first Alex Ross comic cover. With Alex Ross, there is no wrong answer. He is a legend for a reason. Just great covers. Great. I love that Spider-Man cover, by the way. And look for that Burning Earth, because you can find that in flea markets and dollar bins in some places. A lot of people don't know about that book. And then Chris Numbs goes with Supergirl 35, Action Comics 871, and Superman number 681. All of those are gorgeous, gorgeous covers, man. I really like them a lot. And it's, I don't know. I just think cool as all hell the way they look when you put all three of those together. And he says, nothing really special in any of these covers individually, but when you put them together, they make a great triptych. Ross is one of the greats at doing a crowd with immense detail. The only thing I like about this, when you really look at it, look at the buildings and the way Alex Ross does it, and everything's on that angle. Very, very cool. And then Ali at A&Z Comics, so give my man Ali a follow on social media, puts Batman, Harley Quinn, the no number. Mega Key being the first Harley Quinn in DC continuity, most likely to increase in value, especially in high grade, as all that all black cover is unforgiving. The other thing with this thing, it's that hard cardstock. So as much as it's the black cover, that hard cardstock, very limited on what you can get out of it as far as pressing the book. So if you can find a really high grade 9/8 on this, jump on it, because it's a beauty, man. And as much as I like the way he draws Harley Quinn, my God, the way he draws the Joker on this is just spectacular, man. Love it, love it, love it. It's gorgeous. And here's my pick. I'm going to go with All New X-Men number 27. This is the 75th anniversary variant, and this is the 1 in 300 ratio variant. So I recently picked one of these up at a show in Philly, specifically to send to the Alex Ross signing. I think with a blue marker, kind of like along the legs or by Xavier up there along Wolverine. I don't really want to touch the faces too much. I think this book is going to look fantastic. It's one of my favorite Alex Ross covers, and then it's a 1 in 300. This book is perfect for an Alex Ross signature in a bold color. I can't say much more about that. And to find that, look for those 1 in 300s, because they're tough to find. But if you haven't seen the one in, I believe it's a 1 in 75 of that, the color version, look at this cover. It's gorgeous. Alex Ross, a beast. Going to be a fun signing. Talk about signings. King Kong, March 25th, March 26th, King Kong 4. Gary DeSargenis is going to be there. Mark Morales and Ryan Brown doing sketches, remarks, signing books. There will be a CGC affiliate there, so you can get your books verified and graded. And you're going to have vendors like Very Gary, Streetside Anthony, all the guys from the community are going to be out there. The Principal Defects are going to be hanging out, just hosting and having their fun. When you get Jay, Matt, and Guy together, sky's the limit. The New York Warriors are going to be there. I'll be there, and we'll be taking pressing submissions. So if you want to drop off your books in person because you don't want to mail them, it's a perfect opportunity for you guys to stop by, say hello, take a look at some fantastic books. But like I said, the best part about it, 2 days, you can go to a Broadway show. You can go, bring the wife, bring the girlfriend, whatever, whoever your significant other is. Do comics for a day, do Broadway for a day. You can go to Atlantic City. You can do anything. It's a great, great opportunity. But enough about that. Let me know what books you guys thought you would use if you didn't see them here for the Alex Ross signing. So I always like to hear what everybody else's comments are. And make sure you give this a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right, we're heading towards 4,700. I'm going to be bringing a lot more content within the next month or two. Back to the way it used to be. We're going old school again with the new school twist. But until the next video, peace.